One real good one. Welcome to another episode of Universal Performance Enthusiasts. And today we have a Dodge Durango SRT with the 6.4 392 V8 engine. It's basically a 6-seater sedan. Did I say sedan? No, a 6-seater SUV. And if you look at the comparison between these two, you mind giving that one a rev right quick? Oh shit, oh look at this. So here's the Jeep SRT. Can you give it one rev? So here we go. Here we go. One more rev, bro, one more. You see how much louder this one is? Hey, you can't even hear that.
Yeah.
You can't even hear. You can't even hear that one. Why is it so quiet?
Compared to this one.
Wow, bro. So here's a bunch of SRTs. And before we start this review, I'm showing you all the Jeep SRT compared to this Durango SRT right here. And so we got 20-inch wheels with, of course, our Brembo calipers. I'll be honest, I like the Jeeps. I like the Jeeps with wheels better than the Durangos because the Durangos are nice, but the Jeep has, if you look over here at the Jeeps, if you look at the Jeep's rims, they're more stylish. The Jeep SRT's wheels are more stylish. These are more stylish right here than the Durango SRT's wheels. That's one thing that I like about the Jeep better than the Durango. And as mentioned, you heard him revving the Durango, and it's throw the exhaust is much louder. You can hear the 6.4. The Jeep SRT, however, is very muted. I don't like that. One thing about the Jeep SRT compared to this Durango is that it has dual roofs up here. So you got dual panoramic roofs. This one only has one roof. It does have 6 seats. Both of them have similar 0 to 60 times. The Jeep SRT is more pointed, but we're gonna go ahead and pop the hood right quick. It's the same 6.4 liter Hemi V8. So everything is mechanically the same when it comes to the Jeep, except this has the Hellcat hood and the Jeep doesn't have the Hellcat hood for some reason. I don't know why, but they didn't put the Hellcat hood on the Jeep SRT. So same 6.4 392, you know the specs, 480 horsepower, 485 pound-feet of torque. If you look here, this Hellcat has 2 hood scoops here. That's, for letting out hot air. And the same thing, the Durango here has these hood scoops for letting out heat. So it's to help keep the engine cool because this thing does get very hot. So this Durango SRT, which originally came out, I believe, in 2016, they basically took a 5.7 Durango, threw in the 392 engine. They upgraded the suspension, made it a little bit more stiffer in the front and back. They, of course, upgraded it with Brembo brakes for more stopping power. They gave it this nicer hood up here, as you can see. So like I said, this is for letting out heat. And then in the middle right there, if you look here carefully, this is for bringing in cool air, and the other two is for allowing heat to escape. The styling of the front of the Durango, I like a little bit better than, well actually, you know what, I'll take that back. The Jeep has a better front styling to it than the Durango does. But if you see here, the Durango gets the 392 badge. The Jeep SRT doesn't, so it doesn't. This is cool, obviously. Now let's look at the interior right quick. We're going to go ahead and look at the interior. As you can see here, Beats by Dre is the audio system. Tweeter right there. There's a mid. So it has pseudo-carbon fiber and chroma sense around the ventilation system. You have Uconnect here in the middle. all the standard Uconnect stuff, track mode, snow mode, tow mode. In tow mode, the torque is split 50-50. In track mode, 70% of the torque is sent to the rear wheels. It also stiffens up the suspension a little bit. Comes with the 8-speed automatic. It comes with the standard SRT interior package with suede and leather. As you can see here, this one actually does come with rear entertainment. It does come with rear entertainment, so there's HDMI and the famous, you know, audio components for hooking up video feeds. Although most people don't use, you know, red, white, yellow audio video input anymore. They use HDMI. So I believe this has a Blu-ray player, but we're going to check right quick and see. So yes, it does have a Blu-ray player, so you know the kids will be happy with that right there. 2 USB ports, 1 aux port. Audio system is pretty good. We'll turn it up a little bit.
And I'll hardly take offense.
So it's not bad. It's not bad at all. There's the sunroof right there. We're gonna take a look right back here right quick in the right where the trunk is. So there usually is a little button down here that you can push, but there's no button there. So there's the camera. We're gonna see if there should be a hood button here somewhere. I don't see a hood button, but honestly, there usually is a hood release button latch around here somewhere, but you know what, I'm not gonna bother with it. Let's get in. So, same interface as the Jeep SRT here. The SRT steering wheel. Right here we have the infotainment system, and the shifter here, I don't really like this shifter all that much. I don't. What else we have here? We'll go to SRT and do some settings. We'll change it to track mode. You can see here there's track mode, sport mode, changes suspension settings. Custom mode, you can just do a bunch of custom stuff. Snow mode, again, that's for all-wheel drive. You can see 50-50. Tow mode, same thing. It tells you what it's doing to each system. Transmissions and tow, paddle shifters on, stability control, all-wheel drive 50-50. Suspensions and sport, steerings and street. And again, we'll go back to track. Everything's in track, so everything's stiff. Performance is optimal. It does have an eco mode, and it does have launch control. I'm not going to use any of that stuff, but it does have that stuff. There's a start button right there. You know, usual stuff for sunglasses. And this is for that. And we're gonna look at the trunk right quick in a minute. We're gonna look at the back right quick. So as you see here, same thing. SRT stitching on the front, the first 4 seats. SRT stitching here. And back here you have 2 more seats, 2 more bench seats. These are really for kids. It has a little bit of space for adults to sit back here. And then as you can see there's the trunk space. So you can let these back seats down and have more cabin space. I mean cargo space, not cabin space. You know, to fit stuff back here, or you can, you know, use it for all 6 people. One thing about the Durango SRT is that it would have been nice if they included some options for a 3rd seat right here. But, you know, you have this extra compartment for, as you can see here, the remote, headphones. I'm not sure if people still use headphones like that nowadays. Another charging port, DC. For the you know, extra stuff you need while you're traveling. And then in the back right here you have 2 more USB ports, so there's plenty of and then actually here's a 115-volt AC outlet to plug up something. That's cool. Rear heated seats right here. Of course the front has heated and cooled seats. And look at all these vents right here. All 3 rows have lights, so you can see interior lights. The back here, here's some climate controls up here for the 2nd row up here at the top. That's good and convenient. That's real nice. And as you can see here, here's the infrared part for the remote control to work. That's good, and it's built into the seats. That's pretty cool. Now what we're going to do is look at the and look, you can adjust the seats pretty easily. That's good. It's a lot of space up in here. It really is. So the Durango does have its pluses compared to the Jeep. The Jeep has a nicer interior on the inside, plus it has 2 roofs. It would have been nice for them to have 2 sunroofs here as well. But that's pretty much it. So now we're about to go for a drive, And stay tuned. Inside the Durango SRT, I'm gonna do a couple launches just to give you all a glimpse of what it's like inside of the cabin. It's pretty quiet inside of the cabin. You can actually still hear it pretty well. I mean, it's really loud compared to the Jeep. We're gonna get back. Tight steering, it's in track mode. I'm gonna let down the window a little bit so that you all can hear the engine. This thing is it just sounds so much better than the Grand Cherokee, but you can fix that with an exhaust upgrade. So this Durango SRT has the stock exhaust that the Jeep SRT needs, and for some reason they just don't have it. So you remember the 300, right? When they used to make that one, they don't make it no more. That one had a good exhaust. This has a good exhaust, but for some reason the Jeep SRT is just too quiet. I don't know why, but that's just how they did it. So when we get up here, we're gonna head back, and I'll give you all a quick little pull so you can hear. And again, that's stock exhaust. It's not even aftermarket. I don't know exactly what the difference is between the Durango SRT and the Jeep SRT's exhaust, but it probably has something to do with the mufflers, I'm sure. But this thing definitely, it's like, man, I really like this one more because that's one of the things I like more about the Durango is the sound. And why don't you tell them, you know the difference? You drove both of them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the difference to you?
More interior than anything.
Okay, so and you like this interior better?
Much better.
Okay. Better sound. What else? More room. It has more room than the Jeep SRT. One thing I'll say though is that the Jeep is probably going to hold more resale value. You know why? Because they look at the Jeep brand as more expensive. You know, and you know they're coming out with a Wrangler, Jeep Wrangler at 392. You know, they're coming out with that. So pretty soon, because you know the. .392 on the Charger, the Challenger, the 300C, the pickup truck has it. You know the Ram. They put the 392 on the Ram truck, and now they're bringing the 392 to Wrangler, a Jeep Wrangler. So the Jeep Wrangler is gonna have it next, and I gotta check that out. I'm not a huge fan of Jeep Wranglers, but that's gonna be cool. You ever used paddle shifters before, or you never used it?
Me personally, no.
Nah, not really. I'm gonna give it a try. So you can see I have it in track mode again. This is Sport Custom Snow. In track mode, you get 70% of the torque to the rear wheels, and in other modes, let me show you here. In snow mode, you get 50-50. So I kind of want to check and see which one is going to be better for launching in the rain, because again, it is wet outside. So we're on the right street, right? So as you can see, I have it in one. I'm about to do a quick launch. And as you can see, I have it in third gear. I'm going to switch it to fourth. I'm going to switch it to fifth. Pretty cool. It does have the 8-speed automatic, and obviously it's not going to be good on gas. We know that. It's a 392. It does have an eco mode, which deactivates 4 cylinders. I don't know how much gas it saves, but you can, still hear the engine. And basically what happens in that mode is that it causes sound deadening. So when you put it in tow mode, it also causes sound deadening. In other words, it kind of quiet downs everything on the outside, so it keeps everything really quiet. I noticed that. I think that's a cop sitting up there too. Yeah, he sure is parked there. Nah, I'm gonna just drive slow for now. Just drive real chill. Yeah, he's just sitting right there. He ain't gonna catch me. I'm not getting no ticket. Yeah, I can see the cops are right there. Is that Riverside or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you all, again, that's launch with that, and that's pretty much that.